year is still fresh, but the month is old. Yeah, you're welcome to What's Buzzing, where we tell you about some social media buzzes for the week. My name is Eunice Achi, as always, and we begin today with a deadly blast that rocked the city of Ibadan earlier into the week. The governor of Oyo State has said that it was caused by illegal miners. Eyewitnesses said the explosion happened at around 7:45 p.m. in Bodija, a residential district of the state. A few lives were lost and a number injured. Buildings were reduced to near rubble at the site of the blast and vehicles destroyed. Further away the blast zone, windows were blown out of houses and rooftops damaged. Commenting on this is Rufai Oseni, who said the Ibadan explosion is another indication that we all need to be careful in this country. And Inyoluwa's reaction to this says, "My heart goes out to all those affected by the explosion in Ibadan. May God be your comfort at this time and restore all that you have lost. Amen." And next on the buzz list for the week, we saw how that President Bola Tinubu attended the second term inauguration of Governor Hope Uzodinma in Imo State earlier in the week, where he, for the umpteenth time, assured Nigerians that he shares in the pains associated with fuel subsidy removal in the wake of his administration on May 29th, 2023. He admonished those he says have been responsible for the stealing of Nigerians' commonwealth in the past 40 years in the name of subsidy. Most concerning of the speech is the part where he cajoles Nigerians not to bother about the mass exodus of skilled workers from the country, promising citizens that the federal government will collaborate with subnationals to train more persons to fill the professional gap. Yeah, the reactions. And Bridget's comment said, instead of talking so much, you have to resolve the light issues and the job problems. Better Pickens' comment to this is, the issue of Japa syndrome in our healthcare system, which is often seen as the main cause of shortage of trained professionals in our country, is not the true problem. The real problem lies in the underestimation and inadequate wages given to our dedicated healthcare workers. This unfortunate situation is pushing them to pursue opportunities abroad where they can be fairly and reasonably compensated. And Charles, responding to President Tinubu, said, if you can't keep what you already had repeatedly, what's the likelihood that you won't lose what you are about to acquire? Wake up. The former Vice President of Nigeria, Atiku Abubakar, earlier in the week attributed the cause of prevailing insecurity in the country to worsening poverty and hunger. In a post on X, Atiku condemned the killing of Nabia, one of the 6 sisters abducted in Abuja, and Folorunso Ariyo, another kidnapped victim, describing the incident as sad and called on the federal government to address the dire security situation in the country. Reactions from Sadiq reads, I pray no one experienced the pain and trauma of being kidnapped or of a family member ever. So many of us have in one way or another silently experienced it. I stand with pay them and get your loved one home. Those responsible to secure you don't care. And Abu's comment to this is, we ask Allah to grant freedom to the innocent girls that were kidnapped. May Allah strengthen the family. And Suraya's comment to this reads, I am really pained at how the life of the average Nigerian means nothing. They kidnapped 5 girls. The family had been fundraising on the internet to pay the ransom, but no security force said anything or seemed to be doing anything. They have now killed one of the girls. God knows the situation the rest are in. Distinguished comment said, are we going to take kidnapping seriously now because a family of 7 were kidnapped? Some of us have not been victims, but we have been shouting. I shout because I am human. Even one person is important. Everyone is important. Until we keep politics aside and face this problem, we are going nowhere. Also, in the course of the week, Ruth Ogunleye, an alleged female soldier who made a video accusing her superiors of making her life unbearable, did go viral on social media. Taking to her TikTok account, Ogunleye shared her distressing experience with her superior, calling them out and seeking for help. And in reaction, News Hub said, she is brave to have spoken up. A lot of females pass through this evil act by their bosses in their offices. I wish she gets justice and not just promises. Joseph Onora's comment to this is, please let's allow for investigations before conclusion. There are always two sides to a story and one truth. Mrs. Chidima Adichie. No hurry to demonize people. And John Tyler's comment said, the Chief of Army Staff and Minister of Women Affairs should please investigate this allegation of sexual harassment by the female soldier against some senior officers. And the young lady should be protected from this group of officers. I am Sam's comment to this is, the military appears to hinder the aspiration of young individuals, particularly young women. It is imperative to address and eliminate any individuals who engage in the harassment of molestation within your ranks and among the armed forces. And with that comment, we have come to the end of What's Buzzing today. Always stay safe. My name is Eunice Achu. Till I see you again. Bye.